When you are loading vials and cells onto the Dynex system, it's really important before you do anything, before you ever touch this or this tray, you need to hit the trays button. Right now it's lit to the right side. You want it lit to the left side, so go ahead and push this so that you can see the light on the left hand side of the button. Then you can go ahead and open this up and rotate the tray for the cells or the vials. Go ahead and start loading things, probably starting with number 1 onwards. And once you have all of your cells loaded, close the door and then push the trays button again. And it will light up on the right hand side, and you can see that the system is moving so that it will start on sample number 1. It's really important that you always hit this trays button first before you move anything and have it lit on the left hand side, because if you don't do this, then you will throw the system off and you'll have to contact Dynex to recalibrate the trays before you can use it. So as you can see, all of the cells are loaded in the ASEextraction system, starting with cell number 1 and moving onwards. And same down below, we have the ACE collection vials starting from 1 onwards. It's really important that you use an ACE cap with foil as opposed to a rubber septum.
We're trying to take off one of these ACE solvent vials safely. So first, and cleanly. So this is the ashed glass beaker. Take out these guys and put it into the ashed beaker, and then cover the solvent vial so you don't inhale too much DCM. Leave this here, and also wrap it with foil so that it doesn't get dirty. Rest, and we're going to fill this guy up with more DCM under the fume hood. Alright, so put this back in. Hold this up like so, make sure it doesn't touch anything. Then you want to, as carefully as possible, thread this back in. Trying to not have it touch anything. It get kind of tricky. Make sure that it's pretty tight. That's it. Wait, for starters, you want to turn the tank on over here. No leaks. That's good. Open up this guy as well. You can hear it turning on the ACE. Make sure that none of the tubes pop off. And I would say actually it would be good to increase this pressure to 160. First thing to do is to make sure that our method is correct. So push number 3 to go to method. We're going to look at method number 24, which is our method for the total lipid extract. Things to check for are that's 100 degrees C, 5 minutes, 3 cycles, and that we have solvent A at 5 for DCM, solvent B 4 for DCM, solvent C 1 for methanol. So we have to program it like this because we want 9:1 methanol and the maximum is 5. So our method is correct. Go back to menu. Then we're going to load our method, so push 1. The method is set to number 24. And go back to menu. And then we want to do a rinse to go ahead and rinse out all of the plumbing with our methods solvents that we have. So just hit rinse. It's going to turn around and pick up one of these kinds of looking things, and then rinse out the plumbing within the ACE. Alright, so we did 2 rinses, just pushing rinse twice. Let me go back to the menu. While it's rinsing, if you want, you can go to the system status number 2. So you hit 2, and then it'll tell you idle or rinse or whatever it's doing, and it'll tell you that method number 24 is loaded, which is good. So now we're just going to start it. You can just go back to the menu, hit start. Should start going. And just to make sure that it started correctly, you can go back to system status, and then it's waiting for the oven. Again, you have your method number 24 starting on cell number 1. So I usually like to watch and make sure that the first cell goes okay, and that the pressure can hold pretty well in cell number 1 before walking away for the night.